fuck around and find out. Hello. Hello, my water signs. How are you? Welcome. Welcome back if you are returning. Welcome if it's your first time. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I appreciate it. So water signs. This is going to be for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant, whatever, if you're Venus. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everyone. The messages are going to come through for the people who need to hear them most. If it is not your story, not to worry. Please check your other placements, or please keep coming back and checking with me. So, water signs already. This is the type of start that we're off to. I turned on the camera. I've been doing this thing where I turned the camera on. I was playing songs that I got before the reading. However, I was being hit with copyright infringement, whatever, and I guess, I don't know. I don't know how that works or how to get around it. So whatever, I'm not gonna play the songs anymore. If I do get songs, I will put them in the link in the description box, okay? Oh, I know what I've been forgetting to say in my intros. I'm gonna sit down and write an intro one day, so I just read it. If this isn't your story, please don't try to make it fit. So somebody must need to hear that, because I just got reminded to say that. It's also going to be for about a 4-week span. Time and energy is fluid, okay? I do protect the reading before I get started as well. Now, I turned the camera on. I was playing a song, like I said, and I decided to stop doing that because of the copyright infringement. So I just have some singing bowls going on. And I still wanted to turn the camera on while I laid the cards out, because they pop out, come out crazy a lot of the times. And I want that to be on camera. However, I looked up while I was talking. Luckily, we didn't get too far in, and I realized that the camera was not recording. So we're starting over. Starting back, I guess. You guys just aren't going to get to see the cards come out, which I guess is fine. Just by the way, the bottom of the deck over here was the sun. The bottom of the deck over here was the moon. So we got masculine and feminine energy coming in already right here. And also these dualities, the duality, right? That was also something, an energy that I picked up on in the meditation before I got started, was this duality energy, the black and white. So that's interesting. Those two come out. Another energy that I picked up on or saw, you know, sometimes I forget. It's kind of like that dream type memories and material. It's hard to hold on to, and sometimes it comes back to me during the reading. But what I can say about the meditation was I did see, so the water makes sense, the water energy. So I'm pulling in the water energy, and the water energy that was shown to me. So I take this as like a temperature check of what kind of state the water signs are in. It was almost like I was sitting on something, or I was just sitting in the middle of the ocean. And you know, when you have that view of the ocean or whatever, where every direction that you look out, there's water for as far as you could see. So like being in the middle of the ocean with nothing around, like in the middle of nowhere in the ocean, right? With ocean as far as you can see in any direction. That was like the energy. That was what I was shown, the feeling. And then also, I saw, like I was standing, again, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of this road that was just like fields and grass on either side of the road, and the road just stretches out for as far as you can see. Empty road. So with that vibe, it's almost like, I wasn't sure what to make of that. It could be feeling lonely, feeling lost, right? I didn't get necessarily a bad vibe from it. And right, actually at the end of the meditation, I saw a horse So to me, that can symbolize like freedom or something. So there's like open road, like some type of freedom, but it might feel a bit foreign, or it might feel a bit awkward, or it might feel a bit lonely, but there's some sense of something opening up, or there being like some freedom, space, something. So that's where we're starting at. Again, you guys didn't get to see the cards come out, but nonetheless, this doesn't change the energy that's here. Oh, hey, before we do get into this, let's pull a crystal oracle. Daily crystals I am linking. I do have that much together in the description box if you're interested in the decks. I'm linking them below. Shift your money mindset with, I cannot pronounce that, so I'm not going to try to right now. So shift your money mindset was at the bottom of the deck. All right, what advice, Spirit, do we want to start this reading off with for my water signs? Now, time is fluid. This message is for whenever you're coming across it. It's fine if you're coming across it at a later date, right? Just wanted to say that for some reason. Get out of your own comfort zone, or get out of your comfort zone and live in the now. So maybe you're not living in the now so much, because that did come out in the reverse. I don't really take those in the reverse, but heal your heart. Live in the now, heal your heart. Oh, like there's a heart on that rock. Okay. Get out of your comfort zone. Let's read this one first. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope that that open road is a road to a whole bunch of opportunity and amazing things. Okay, you guys, thank you for being here. Gratitude. What did I say this was called? Appetite. Appetite? I'm probably not saying that right. I never do. Burst through your bubble. There is a first time for everything and for everyone. Get outside of your comfort zone. That's that outside of your comfort zone, being in that middle of the ocean, in that open road. Like, yeah, Burst through your bubble. There is a first time for everything and for everyone. Get outside of your comfort zone to discover what feeds your appetite for life. It's easy to become complacent, to play it safe and live in your self-created boundaries. Don't let your routine hold you back from challenging yourself. That horse too, that breaking free, that freedom, that is very much getting out of your comfort zone. Maybe that was what I was like, the feeling I was picking up on, the awkwardness of it. It's outside of your comfort zone. Okay. Don't let your routine hold you back from challenging yourself. Embrace new and uncharted territory. There it is. Embrace new and uncharted territory. That's exactly what it was. It is in these exhilarating moments that you find inspiration and uncover what thrills you. Keep yourself on your toes and be excited for the day you have ahead. This is the space where you will learn the most, where you will grow and evolve into the best version of yourself. Nice. I love that with the meditation too. Again, you can't make this shit up. Okay. When was the last time you did something for the first time? What inspires you? Crystal action. Affirm. I am capable of new and surprising things. Today, try something different to get inspired about life. You might plan a trip, try a new recipe, or buy a book by an author you've never heard of, okay? Or whatever, you know, take that and apply it how it works for you. But basically, do something that gets you outside of your comfort zone. Or I feel, too, more like that's some advice on, oh, oops. But I feel like this is that being in that space of something new, some uncharted territory outside of your comfort zone, right? Where you will learn the most, where you will grow the most, where you will have the most expansion. Unikite, live in the now. I cannot wait to read this one. Okay, water signs. Of course, it's a water reading. We're going to go deep, I'm sure. So, there's no time like the present. The past is done and the future hasn't happened yet. So ground yourself in the here and now. With our busy lives and busy minds, this can be hard to do, but being mindful and in the moment allows you to make the most out of every aspect of your life. Allow yourself the opportunity to really connect with those around you and fully invest yourself in everything you do. Try to avoid distractions or letting your mind wander, especially about matters you have no control over. Immerse yourself in each experience. Put your heart and soul into every action. And bring a sense of gratitude to where you are in your life. For sure, gratitude. Gratitude has been kind of like a theme going through some of these readings I've been doing lately. So there's that. Grounding in gratitude, sending out love, you know. Gratitude, though, for, you know, a lot of people. And Here and now is where you will find true contentment. Living in the now. And also, that's always... You know, but it's something to that as well. Okay, so that's where we're at. So let's be here now. Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, King of Cups. So there's that. There's your energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Lovers, Gemini energy, 2 major arcanas right here, and Taurus energy here with the Hierophants. This is a lot of love. Okay, some lovely things and energies happening with the 7 of Wands, which, I mean, in this deck too, like the vibe of that, like a punishing, tough love. Let's see. Cancer. Wow, Jesus. Take the whale. Is that what, isn't that what this is? The Chariot. So more Cancer energy. The 7 of Swords. So we have 2 7s right here. And I think the 7 of Swords or something. There was a 7 energy here when I was shuffling too that I was picking up on. And the Hierophant. So the Hierophant twice. 2 5s, 2 7s. No, I'm sorry. 2 5s and 3 7s. 7 7 7 right here. Divinely guided here. Because, I mean, it's the 7 of Wands and 7 of Swords. With the Chariot between that and look at on the Chariot, look at these horses. Okay, so that's that energy, like that freedom, that running free, that being in that open space, right? To run free, to go anywhere you want, but it's almost like being like stuck, like what's ahead? Where does this go? You know what I mean? Like this is something you've never done before type energy too. It's like are getting outside of your comfort zone, okay? That's how I'm totally feeling this here, you guys. This horse is running free. But then there's this bound, 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, deceptive, possibly, energy. The Hierophant here twice. We do have the Page of Wands up here, and it's really weird and hard to explain, so I'm not even going to try right now, but this sometimes is like a Page of Wands. It's like a younger, because it can be a younger energy, a more immature energy, kind of like what a Page of Wands energy can be, not always, but what a Page of Wands energy can come in like sometimes, this can be as well. We do have the Page of Wands here, okay? Okay, so, I had to get a feel for that. Sorry, thank you for bearing with me, you guys. I'm just getting a feel for this. And I'm feeling this like, so we had this card talking about being in the present, being in the here and now. Because I'm like, am I reading for like, I mean, there could be somebody that's really younger watching. But I don't, this is a collective read, so I don't feel like they're going to like hone in on just the younger energy. I feel like this is, we're talking about, this is talking about love for you guys. It's talking about feelings, love, relationships and commitments, and how you have experienced them, and different, just all, there's something here about, but we're definitely about relationships, but also to the an immaturity to it, or a naivety, like, or when you were young type, the lessons you have learned through relationships, through commitments, the type of relationships and commitments you have had. This deception, this lying, cheating, stealing energy, overall, this, you know, deceptive can come out in many different ways. It's like this, it's been like this bit of a punishing energy connected to love and commitments, okay? But look at this, the Hierophant is here twice too, and I have a feeling I'm going to come back to this, because there's maybe two separate types of relationships or something going on here. But here's this wanting, like, feeling something's with the meditation and with this energy. There's like something new for sure. Okay, what did the other card say? Get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, there's something new here. Again, that goes along too with this new Page of Wands type energy. Something new, a spark starting, but this is new. Okay. Conflicts and obstacles then. To overcome. Two of Swords. Being of two minds about something possibly. Oh, another page. Page of Swords. King of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy is the King of Wands. But again, don't get caught up on these signs or the genders. I do call them out when I feel drawn to. Cups, Four of Wands. We did end up with the Four of Wands here in the final outcome, possible outcome. Five of Cups. There's Five of Swords again, still at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Wands, Five of Cups. There's that wounded warrior from being through, that's the Seven of Wands. Here's the Nine of Wands type energy. This is probably one of the better Nine of Wands cards I've seen, right? I mean, that's a lot different than that. Well, anyway, that's 7 and 9, but usually it's wounded warrior, been through a battle. Here, you know, it's more of been through a battle, yes, but more leaning towards the 10 of Wands energy, like getting ready to lay down the burdens and the weapons that you have gathered and carried from being through these battles, basically, and the baggage carried. I'm feeling that type of energy from, I'm feeling more of a 10 of Wands energy from that particular Nine of Wands. Funny, we have Five of Cups here, regret, sadness, sorrow, with the Nine of Cups, which can talk about wish fulfillment. There's a stuck type energy here. So like, say you're in the middle of that ocean, there's this anchor here, right? There's something that would like, and then here with this Five of Cups, this sadness and sorrow, regret, this very emotional like energy. And this ocean, like I was seeing in that meditation too, it's almost like being pulled down and dragged down if you were in this ocean with emotions that you have, you know, like the uncomfortable emotions. You know, some of you could be uncomfortable in just sitting with your emotions, right? That can be a new place for you. If you are somebody who is accustomed to avoiding your emotions, then shadow work, for example, like sitting with your emotions, that alone could be uncomfortable. Maybe that's why this spiritual bath is coming in underneath that, right? This Nine of Cups, this finding a way to do it. Well, I said spiritual bath, like taking a spiritual bath and just sitting with yourself, being with yourself. It's a start, right? It's a something. It doesn't have to be uncomfortable. It doesn't have to be, I mean, it will be uncomfortable, but it doesn't have to be, you know, like you can do things to make it. I'm doing a horrible job of it. I hope somebody is understanding what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like if you, instead of going out, if you're someone who kind of like socializes or goes out, not to have fun or to connect with people, but more to distract yourself. If you're afraid of being alone and sitting with your own feelings, if that makes you feel like, for some people, and I mean, I felt that way before too at times. Like, I'm a Taurus, so like, not very often, but I experienced this emotion and feeling of not wanting to sit with my own feelings. So like, you know, keeping yourself busy so you don't have to do that. because sitting with your feelings and sitting with yourself is very uncomfortable. It's not something that you're used to. The more that you practice it, the more that you do it, the easier it will become, just like with anything else. But this is saying, like, if that, like, for example, in that case, like, give yourself a spa night. You know, do things to relax and make yourself feel good, and enjoy your space, to make your time more enjoyable. Enjoy yourself more. And in doing this, you know, just naturally and organically, you're going to learn things about yourself, and you're going to become more comfortable in being alone and I don't know, that's for somebody, right? This is going to come out many different ways, but that's an example that's coming through for somebody for sure. It's going to help you get clarity, because we do have the Two of Swords here. So again, that being of two minds, needing to make a decision, this type of energy, finding time for yourself, getting comfortable with your emotions will help you do that. With that Nine of Wands, Page of Swords, King of Wands, there, again, it's still just this energy of holding on to things, possibly Nine of Wands, like needing to, 10 of Wands, needing to let go of things, needing to, Page of Swords, King of Wands, and I'm feeling this energy of possibly even still, if you're not in communication, keeping tabs on people, keeping an eye on them. Those things keep you connected to them, right? I see. Water signs. What's the advice or adaptions to be made? What's an adaption? So here's the Eight of Swords. We have two eights here. I didn't even realize that. Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. Walking away, getting stuck, getting out of your own head, right? Because Eight of Swords is very much a person of your own mind. These are your own thoughts that are keeping you stuck, right? This cage here too. So caged in here, caged in here. This is the Eight of Cups. Emotionally, mentally stuck, needing to walk away from something. Another page. There's a page in everything except the beginning. So here's another page. The Page of Wands, for like the Page of Wands third time coming up. Again, to me, this comes out as a Page of Wands energy at times. We have the Page of Wands here, and then here's the Page of Wands as well, 3 times. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords here too. So we got the Eight of Swords twice. I mean, yeah, Eight of Swords twice. Okay, let me look at it for a minute, please. Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, Page of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Wands. There's definitely like a fire energy in through here. Some fire energy. Three of Cups. I see. That might be, oh gosh, it's 3. Oh, and the Eight of Cups. So 888, Eight of Cups twice. So here we have Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups. Interesting, right? Definitely walking away from something. Now, this is, I don't feel like this is necessarily the person. For somebody or some people, it is going to be obviously a specific person. But we're talking about from the beginning, and even here, we're talking about from the meditation, we're talking about new territory, uncharted territory. So this is new. That's why 10 of Wands from that 9 of Wands I got. It's all the relationship baggage that you carry, all the experiences, all the betrayals, all the hurts, everything that keeps you inside this bubble of protection, right? That bubble energy that one of those cards was talking about. You know, this safety bubble. It's like these things and walls that you have put up, like, okay, I got burned 3 times, like, I'm not ever gonna, like, I don't want to ever experience that pain again, so I put up this wall. That way I know that won't happen. But in doing that, and some those walls are necessary, you know what I'm saying, some for a time. But in doing that, you have to understand that that wall also keeps people out. So there may be somebody that, you know, that energy, that's not their energy still, and yet there is a wall there, and that is a blockage that it will create between you and another person in your next relationship. That's why the Hierophant is here twice. We're talking about multiple relationships. We're talking about walls that you put up and bubbles and things that you put up to protect yourself. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Look at these cages. You put up mental and emotional blocks, walls. That's what these are representing for this reading for you guys at this time. Okay, it's all coming clear. So it's needing to walk away from that. Needing to let down these walls, you guys. Let down some walls. Close out cycles. Stop living in the past and live in the now. Look, I don't even know why this... I think this is at the bottom of the deck. Didn't the World card... What came out? I don't know where this came from, but it's the 8 of Wands. So it's just another number of 8. Infinity. Repeating cycles. I feel like the World came out, did it not? Closing out these cycles. Yes, it did. 3 Cups. Okay, this infinity energy is coming in with this 3 of Cups. I feel like, because the 3 of Cups can represent reconciliation. It's almost like, again, many relationships, and then even within each of those many relationships, who knows how many times you broke up before it was the final breakup in different relationships, right? So it's like there's this infinity, this ever never ending feeling that I'm getting from this ever same things repeating over and over again with different people, different place, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It's like the same thing. And I think that's because there obviously is some type of karmic lesson that needs to be worked out, and it's going to be different for everyone. It's different for all of us, but it's the same for all of us. We're all going to have to deal with it one way, shape, or form. It's way too many, but let me see. A lot of cards. Oh, well, I'm keeping them because I'm definitely keeping them when they back up what I say like that. I'm sorry, Spirit. I should do it every time. I know. I don't know why I question it. Okay. I question it. I do know why. But even then, even when I am, they don't just pop right out. You know what I'm saying? Even when it's almost like I kind of fumble or my hand, and then they come out, I almost, anyway. So we have the Home card here, which we had the 4 of Wands before, I think, or the energy came up, but the 4 of Wands is here too. And then this card can be like a 4 of Wands energy, or a home, right, type energy. It's number 4 in there. This card represents moving homes sometimes. Look. And this card represents, it has everything to do with karma and karmic people and situations. See what I'm saying? As I'm saying, these are karmic things that are repeating, karmic cycles that you've repeated over possibly lifetimes with these people. Like, it's also, it's like adaptions to be made. The Fool card is here. That's that energy too. That looking out and onto something new. What the frick was the wording? But it's something you've never experienced before. That's the Fool card energy. A leap of faith. Believing that the things of the past don't have to repeat themselves. There's something that you can experience that you've never experienced before. Taking a leap of faith that it can be okay. Taking those walls, like it's like a naked feeling. Taking some walls down. And in order to do that, you're going to have to walk away. To walk, like the 8 of Cups is walking. It's going on a journey, right? It's walking towards the 9 of Cups. You feel that there is something better. There is something 9 of Cups. In a cup you haven't experienced before. An emotion you haven't experienced before. Something that will bring you happiness. My throat is getting... We do have the 10 of Cups up here. So yeah, that's good. That's progress towards the 10 of Cups, right? But it takes letting go of some things. It takes taking a leap of faith. So we're talking about your relationships and the way that you deal with them and the walls that you have up. People, places, and things that aren't serving you, that are keeping you stuck in the past, that are keeping you stuck in karmic cycles, you guys. And we're talking about the energy that's been coming through with these elemental readings this time is like kind of explaining to each sign how your energy affects the collective and how that kind of like all works out within the zodiac. Like the zodiac kind of brings it all together, right? It's like every sign in the zodiac is connected to an element. And if you like put this together as the whole, like all the earth signs in different ways are going to be hit with this certain type of energy. The emotional, the water. What is the water body, right? To the body, it's the emotional, it's the spiritual. So you may or may not already know this, but your personal energy affects the collective tremendously, way more than you would have thought or you would think, right? So when you master some of these things, when you're able to have faith, when you're able to trust enough in a higher power, in the divine, taking a leap of faith, God, right? The creator, in the universe, and have faith that good things can happen again. When you're able to do that, it's a huge thing for you emotionally and spiritually, and it allows you to overcome some karmic patterns that you may have been repeating for a very long time, and that's huge. But that also helps the people around you when they say, you know, it sounds crazy, but it affects the collective a lot as well. It helps the collective also be able to do that within their relationships, within their self, which it just creates this ripple and domino effect, right? Anyway, yeah, that's been coming through with the readings, is how your energy is as within, so without, right? As above, so below. It's all connected. So really just focusing on yourself and doing this for yourself is going to help you tremendously, and also help the collective tremendously. Okay, moving on. I haven't lost you yet. Thanks for sticking around. Okay, for real. And then it's getting late and I think I'm getting delirious. So let's go. Here's this fucking Prince of Wands, all these pages. With the devil, it's Capricorn energy here. And this is showing up in your inner strength. The page was sideways, wasn't it? Whew. There we go. Knight of Swords. With, guess what? A horse on it, or a Pegasus, because it's flying. Free flying, I would add. Look at that double Capricorn, double devil energy, double blockage, double something here in your literal inner strength. This is something blocking you from being able to free yourself from this Eight of Wands or Eight of Swords energy, this mental prison. Free yourself from this emotional baggage to start something new. To lay down, oh, fear. Okay, because I'm like, what's stopping? Fear. Fear. I think fear, because of what we're talking about right here. Fear, like I said, you've put up these walls, you have this protection, you have something here for a reason. It's because you're like, I know, because this ain't my first rodeo, like, you know, and there's something to that, about that wisdom, about not forgetting forgiving, not forgetting, right? Because if you forget, then it's just going to keep happening. I get it. But there's also something to having faith and releasing. Like, it's a delicate dance, to keep releasing, keep forgiving, loving more, even though you keep, like, you may get hurt, but instead of closing and building up more walls, it's almost like love more, go further, you know? Or, I don't know, there's just something to that. What's a good example of, like, the energy of, like, you know, somebody's, like, hurting. I don't want you to take this as to say, like, if somebody's hurting you, you need to keep allowing them to come back. No, that's not at all what I'm saying. But it's almost like a kid, or when your kid is hurting, right? They're really hurting, but they're yelling or they're lashing out. Or somebody that slaps somebody or hits somebody, and then they start crying because it's like they just needed to get that out. Or you just, like, let somebody get something out, and then it's like, I'm not doing a good job of explaining this. Okay, so scratch that. We'll come back to that reference if it comes back to me. But what I'm saying is, well, there's something about something coming out there, because the Knight of Swords is a communication. So maybe you need to talk about this to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Voice it. Not keeping it to yourself, for one. Some people may need to talk about things that have happened to them. You know, there's some stuff that you just can't get past if you don't get it out. I mean, for real. That'll be a boulder. That, like, no, where is that? Yeah, it was this. That it would be that anchor. Like, you would never move from that place if you can't speak on something, if you can't get it out. So with this blockage and this Capricorn energy showing up in the inner strength, there's something, you know, you need to, like, the Moon card is at the bottom. It fell on top of the Sun card over here. That polarity. Oh, okay. The shadow aspect of something, the polarity of something, something hidden, something. Yeah. Okay. Even just, you know, being truthful about your emotions, speaking. There's something here about speaking your truth, speaking up about your fears. You know, speaking up about the things that caused you to oh, look how convenient is that. So in this one, there's, like, in this blockage, this mountain, right, which the sun is shining over here. You just have to get to the other side of this mountain, which is going to happen. It's doable. It's even pre-shadowed with the sun here, right? It's gonna be bright and sunny and warm on the other side of this mountain, but there are some hurdles to get through first. How convenient that this Knight of Swords, which represents taking action, it represents being vocal, it represents communication and thought, is up here. It's almost like these mountains, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes Spirit shows it to me like this. So it's like, this is this mountain, but it's like this air energy, this communication energy allows you to overcome this hurdle, this double Capricorn energy that is right here, right? It's showing up as a blockage, like, or some fear of something. Speaking about it, you know, is going to help a lot. Okay, guys? And it is very, it's going to be, for whoever this is resonating with, it's something that is not easy for you to do. It's that very foreign, very uncomfortable, outside of your comfort zone type energy. Okay. Which is weird, because we're talking about water signs. I mean, like, how could that's why there's something to this. It's like, a rawness to it that makes it uncomfortable. Okay. That not many people would be comfortable with. You know what I mean? Or a trauma, or for some, or something like that. Addictions you hide, a devil. So there's something that makes it not easy to talk about and not easy to sit with, that type of energy. Okay. Pisces energy. We have Pisces energy here with the Hanged Man, and it's there with the High Priestess when we get to it in the outcome. It came out with the 7 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the 10 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. It's interesting. I thought that was the 6 of Cups when it first came out, because I thought it was 10, 10, 6, 6, but it's actually 7, 6, and this is a 6 of Cups energy, though. Sometimes. It's also using the lessons of the past to divine the future, or something like that. Damn it, I almost want to go get this book. Is it right here? I'm gonna look. Hold on. 7 of Cups. Where the heck is the Cups? I mean, are you kidding me? No way. Okay, there it is. Okay. Visions, omens, innate intuitions that rip the illusionary veil of everyday reality. Or a determination to discover what lies beyond the obvious, to confront the meaning and purpose of one's existence. Okay, that's this card. This is showing up in advice and what you need to know. So hold on. It's a 7 of Cups, which usually talks about emotional confusion. Right? These cups, all these pictures and these cups do represent, well, different things. I feel like different relationships, there's something here. So, visions, omens, innate intuitions that rip the illusionary veil of everyday reality, or determination to discover what lies beyond the obvious. With the Pisces energy, the Hanged Man energy, the incubation type energy. With 2 ending cards here, 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So that's a, possibly big closing of a cycle. With the 6 of Wands, which usually talks about victory and success. Can talk about ego sometimes, but it doesn't look like a happy victory to me ever with that particular 6 of Wands. She does not look happy at all. And I think it's like sometimes to win a battle, you have to leave, or you have to, that is what it is. So it's in some way accepting a defeat almost. Hold on. Oh my gosh, look at that. The 8 of Swords again. Did we get it 3 times? No. Yes, we got it 3 times. The 8 of Swords, because it's right there in the possible outcome now. Shit, we got the Page of fucking Wands for the 4th time. Holy shit. The Strength card. That's Leo energy. Holy moly, it's also another number 8. Water signs. What in the frizznuck? Yeah, you have to walk away from these old cycles. You guys are big time closing out cycles. Huge. And look at this Page of Wands. That's like the energy of being in this new place. Open road. Like anything is possible. Anything is possible. You can go anywhere you want to go. You know what I mean? You can do anything. There's nothing but open space and opportunity, you guys. You can do anything you want to do. It's like after you have to learn from the past, but also, what's going on with the Seven of Cups? And then this Hanged Man, seeing something from a different point of view, seeing something differently, something new. This is a new life, a new life waiting to happen. You are kind of like, make it out. This is like, you make it to be what you want it to be. That's why the Page of Wands was sideways over here, because it's coming out with this devil energy and needing to speak up about something. Eight of Swords, get out of your mental imprisonment. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's like to get this victory and to have this success of what the Six of Wands is supposed to represent. It's like it doesn't feel great to walk away from some things. It doesn't feel great. Or you would have done it already, probably, right? There's something, devil energy, something that keeps you bound. And like I've already mentioned, fear is one thing. Fear of being hurt again. Fear of the unknown. These fears, these things that keep us trapped and keep us repeating things with people. Even keep repeating situations with different people. The same situation, different person. Same shit, different toilet. You know what I mean? Just saying. Possible outcome is the High Priestess. Hold on, let me get one of these cards. Tower is over here at the bottom of the deck too. With the Nine of Emotions. Oh my God, I didn't even realize this. So we've got the Eight of Cups twice, and then we have the Nine of Cups up here in the conflicts and obstacles to overcome with that energy we were talking about, like sitting with your own emotions. Then we have the Tower with the Nine of Cups here. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So it's like, in order to get to this place of being able to be comfortable with your own feelings, this place of wish fulfillment, this place of being able to be happy, it is going to take crumbling. It is going to take walking away and closing things out. So water signs, or whoever this is for, that's a pretty strong and clear message, which is funny because I just did a personal reading. I don't even know what her sign is for sure, but that was like, it's totally different. So I know, you know, it's totally different, but the message also was similar, like that needing to, again, it's a journey. So it's, even if it's only for a time, in order to get this Ninth Cup or experience this new thing, allow something new to happen, something new to be birthed, you have to walk away from what you're used to. You have to walk away from what you know. Look. Two of Wands. You have to pick, like, are you going to stay or are you going to go? Okay, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I'm just saying. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but yeah, it went. Sorry. But I did mean what I said. So let's see here then. Did I pull one of these yet? No. Because I had the High Priestess. Okay, no, I didn't, because look, there's Eight of Swords. So we have the Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords here on one side. Oh, that's why. Look at this. The Pathway card. I didn't even realize this before I said that. Picking which way you're going to go. Are you going to take that leap of faith? Or are you going to keep kind of like are you going to keep revisiting situations and emotions and cups with different people that you already have before and try it with someone new? Maybe it'll be different. Maybe some things will be different, but it's not going to be different, okay? Because you have to close something out. You have to go take that leap of faith. You have to be somewhere that you've never been before. Try something that you've never tried before. You have to do, if you want something different, you have to do something different, right? And that's the big message here. I might make that part of like the title or whatever, because that's, so it's like needing to pick this path. And here we have this, look at this. On one side we have Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords, which is, I'll get to that. This High Priestess energy. And on this side we have Four of Wands and the Temperance, which is better, right, than that over there. So let's see. You know, we stick to what we know because, again, the devil you know, the monster you know, right, is better maybe than what if the next thing is worse. At least you know what you're dealing with and what you're getting. You know, like with this person or with this doing things this way, right? 3 of Wands. Yeah, you know what you're getting. You know what to expect. Whew. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. It has to be huge change. I have the Death card, the Temperance card again, Awakening, which is like the Judgment card, and the Moon card. Where there's that polarity that the 6 of Swords and the Sun is there too, so that makes sense. Temperance and balance, Judgment, making a judgment call, reconciling with yourself, reconciling with your shadow, with the shadow aspect of yourself. With this is allowing healing. I mean, I don't have a card here that says healing, but I'm telling you, this is healing from the past. This is healing with grace. Transformation. Temperance and balance. This is alchemy. This is something that's like, this is something that has to completely change within you to allow this type of change to happen. So for some, I don't feel like some will be able to let go. Like there's this, you can repeat a cycle, right? I feel like some, with a lot of things, cycles present themselves. Sorry, couldn't get that word. And that's kind of like, you know, like I feel like that's showing here. It's like some may still get caught up, not able to let go of the fear or whatever is keeping, you know, kind of like this stuck energy. And this, with this High Priestess here, this is almost like I'm feeling like listening to your intuition, your higher self. And going towards more stability here. She looks like, look at her. She's running through whatever, these lollipop fields, kind of probably towards the unknown is what it feels like to me. This also feels like a, I don't know, there's just like this, something different, something outside of the norm, outside of the box. That Temperance card there with being on a fish in the sky, right? Sky's the limit. Also a fish in the sky, the water meets the, see, oh, Ace of Cups. Yeah. Lollipops. I mean, just look at the contrast. There's the contrast as well being shown here. Look at this side, the 8 of Swords. Even this is the Ace. This is the Ace of Cups. What type of, look, we got the Ace of Swords, or Ace, I just know, I didn't even realize that when it first came out. These two right here are the same card. But look how dark this Ace of Cups is. And look at everything that she's holding on to. What type of Ace of Cups is this? You know what I mean? Like, this is so, And this is almost like, again, it's more than one person, more than one relationship, more than one experience. This is the accumulation of the things you're carrying with you from, you know, it's the baggage. It's some baggage for some. Again, why we have the 8 of Swords here. And it's like not being able to let go, not being able to allow something. It's like holding on to, like, that's why we have these two. Look at the contrast. I can't make this shit up. This is holding on to the devil, you know, doing what you know, right? Or continuing doing things the way that you've done them because it's, you know, it's what's kept you safe. It's what's kept you, whatever. That's the contrast. And like, these are the two different ones that came out at first. And then look at this. Like in this, the whole vibe is different. It's like going towards the new, the fresh, or staying in this energy over here. This is like a breath of fresh air coming up. For a breath of air, for a breath of fresh air. So for the likely outcome, it's like some will continue a cycle and some will come up from a long, I don't know what, like this is, some will try go for the healing, the temperance, the balance, the something new. They will embrace the, you know, take this leap of faith here, like sudden endings and cutting things off. So some will, some won't. That's the energy for the next 4 weeks. Sorry if that was drawn out a little bit. If you don't mind sticking around, I'll get you a little bit more advice and then I will let you guys go, okay? I appreciate you for letting me connect with you and read for you guys. I already said that, but I really mean it, so I'm feeling it and saying it again. All right, what's the advice, Spirit? What further advice can you give my water signs about this particular reading? Transformation, there with the butterfly. Look, trust, that leap of faith energy, that trust and transformation. The butterfly, the butterfly. Something completely different. A caterpillar turns into a butterfly. It's not even the same species. Yes, it is, but it's not even the same, you know what I mean? Type of insect. It's not even the same insect anymore. Okay, caterpillar, butterfly. Totally different things. Complete change, complete. So there's something to that. The light came out. Let's see what it says. Sparrows and spring grass. Okay. Delight is expanding in your life. Clap your hands with glee. Spend time with others. Go to a community gathering. Host a party. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity and your life will blossom. Share your happiness and elation with others and it will grow by leaps and bounds. This isn't the time to be serious or buckle down and get to work. This is the time to be spontaneous and madcap. Do not make hard and fast commitments. Don't sign any legal documents or make pledges right now. Don't make any promises, or you might not be able to keep them. Give yourself permission to have fun, lots of fun, especially in community with others. See what I'm saying? For those of you that are not in relationships, this is not the time to start new relationships. This is the time for this self-reflection, getting to know yourself, sitting with yourself, getting comfortable with yourself, healing. If you are in a relationship, don't make any promises. I'm sorry. But honestly, this is the time, it's a time to explore something new. A new way of doing things, a new way of experiencing love, a new way of sharing love, a new way of loving yourself, and like something. This is a time to explore new things and don't be held back, or else you might repeat a cycle for sure. Again, water signs, this has been your reading, and goodbye until next time.